Hello guys, what's poppin' y'all? Today we are going to solve a question array subsets. So we are given two arrays A and B. So we should determine whether B is a subset of A. That is, if all the elements of B are in A, it is called a subset of A. In the given example, there is array A and array B. 11 is there, 3 is there in A, 7 is there in A, 1 is there in A, and then 7 is there in A. So from this example, we can see we should also count the duplicates also. So the set method cannot be used here. Now let us look at the pseudocode of this particular problem. We count all of the elements of A and we map it to a frequency chart, and we traverse through all the elements of B, and if that element is not in A, or if the count of A is 0, we return false. So this will be more clear when we look at the code. And then we decrement the value by 1, value of the frequency of the element in our chart by 1. So that is what I'm writing here. So by 1. And then if none of these conditions are satisfied, we return true, which means B is a proper subset of A. Now let's look at the code. So first we are importing the count from collections so that we can draft a frequency map for our array. And then I am initializing a variable count of A to store the count or the frequency map of our given array A. And then we are initializing a for loop to traverse through all the elements in the array B. I am giving a temporary variable x here, and then we are starting a if condition stating if the count of A of the element x, which is in the subset B, is equal to 0, we return false. That means if the element is not there in A, we return false. That is what this statement indicates. And then we are decrementing the count of A, the particular element that is in B, by 1. So when the particular element is visited in B, the frequency is reduced by 1. So if none of these conditions are satisfied, we can return true. So when we run this, it runs in a time complexity of O of n plus m. So this is the optimized approach that we can take for this particular problem. So thank you for watching, you all. See you in the next video. Bye bye.